Show me.
Your hand's blocking it.
I think it's on there. Alright, go ahead.
Planning a Disney trip takes a lot more than planning just your hour drive to your nearest amusement park. Disney's an amazing place to go that allows you to act like a child, and no one will care that you're acting like a child. I'm going to give you a walkthrough of planning on what you need to do before you go on your Disney trip. And the first to the last thing you should do. We're going to start out at a year in advance. This is when you can call Disney, start making plans to reserve your room or campsite you plan on staying at. There is many different resorts that you can choose from. There's a value resort. That is for much smaller groups of people, which could be 4 or less groups of people. One of those you can stay at is the All-Star Resorts. That is the All-Star Movies, All-Star Music, and All-Star Sports. Then there is the Value Plus Resorts, which can sleep 4 or less, and they have family suites, which can sleep up to 6. One of those is the Art of Animation. Then you have your Moderate Resorts, which is 5 people. They have more amenities that you can do at that one. Boating is one of them that you can do, and the Caribbean Beach is one of those resorts. Then you have your Deluxe Resorts, which is more expensive, and Wilderness Lodge is one of those. The only way to get through Magic Kingdom from that resort and Fort Wilderness is by taking a boat. Then you have your Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. You only really want to stay at that if you enjoy the wilderness and animals in your yard in the mornings. And each resort has different rooms, but the prices do change during that. And the staff at the Mouse Savers has helped me with this information. And you also need to know the days and months you plan on going before you call, so the cast member can be more able to help you figure out your room. Then we're going to go to 6 months before you go. This is when you will start your dining. There's 2 different forms of restaurants you can go to. There's the quick service, which requires no reservations, and those are the best on the budget because they're $15 or cheaper. One of those would be Cosmic Rays Cafe at Magic Kingdom. Then you have your full-service restaurants, requires reservations, and they're more expensive, like Be Our Guest at Magic Kingdom. They are $15 to $30 just for your basic meal. You do not want to wait till the last moment to make your reservations because you might miss that restaurant and then have to find another one that you might not want to eat at. And the best way to figure out your dining reservations is the Magic Hours. Magic Hours is available to guests staying at Disney resorts, and they have them in the morning or at night. Folgers has different restaurants that you can see in their book, and they all have different themes you can eat at. Then we will jump to 60 days before you go. This is when you can choose your fast passes. All that really is it's an extra line that gets you kind of on the ride quicker than standing in the queue line, which is just the normal one. You can make them either on your computer, on the My Disney Experience app on your phone, or at the places they have available in the parks for you. And once you have used a fast pass for that day, you can then get another one, and that will not cost you anything to do. But if you are park hopping to a different park that night, you cannot get any for the first park you are in. We will also talk about online check-in, which all that is you're just clarifying to Disney that you will be at that resort on that day in the month you plan on going to. And Dave Shute has helped me with that information by kind of explaining more on the online check-in. Then we will do 1 week before you go. At this point, you need to make sure that all your reservations are made. From your dining, to your fast passes, to your resort that you absolutely want to stay at. You will also need to figure out your transportation. All that is you just need to know if you're going to plan on driving or flying. If you are flying, when you land at Orlando, Disney does offer transportation on Magical Express to your resort, and that is free of service. And you also want to make sure you pack your bags, and make sure you pack ponchos because it does rain a lot at Disney, and your favorite shirts if you want to look fancy while you're there. Ziploc baggies for your electronics because it does rain a lot, and they do offer some water rides that you can ride in their parks. And you also want to pack your comfy shoes because you will be walking a lot, and you will want to pack multiple pairs because it does rain a lot. one's arrived for your trip time. What you will want to do, possibly, is once you have made your reservations, fast passes, and your online check-in, you will want to print out those papers. You will want to keep them with you in your hotel room in case there is problems that arise during your trip. You can also do pin trading at the parks. All that really is cast members' billboard lanyards with pins on them. And you can just go up to them and say, "May I look at your pins?" They will let you, and then you just see the ones you want to trade. But you can only trade 2 at a time with the cast member. A lot of planning goes into a Disney trip. If you are having difficulty with that, My Disney Experience app will help you with your planning, and they do offer a free planning DVD that you can order through them. If you're not exactly for sure if Disney is the right trip for you, you can look up Walt Disney World either on Google or YouTube, and there will be more pictures and videos and information about the parks. And then you can see if that's what you want to do. I hope this has helped you with your planning. I hope you have a fun and magical time planning this. Does anybody have any questions?